Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. If you just come from Alex's stream, then you know that we've been spending a lot of time today faffing around. So thankfully, I now get to relax and play my favourite space game. We're just coming into land at the moment. It's not a twin wing, it's a biplane. I just realised this isn't the best lineup, but it's fine. This thing is very easy to fly and drive. It's great. In fact, I may even put on the brakes, which I can't do without a HUD. Oops. Reverse thrust. Just because we're coming to the end of the runway. Yeah, it doesn't need air brakes because it can just do reverse thrust and slow down in the air. And there we have it. A lovely, completely smooth and sane landing. No, stop. Okay, right. So yeah, I've been building lots of craft in my spare time. I've been doing some missions, obviously, to get money and science to unlock new parts, but all of the exciting, unique stuff, like space stations or going to other planets, I have waited, which means I have a lot of things for us to get done today. This biplane was just me being very tired and not actually making any progress, but it's good fun. We're going to recover it. It can fly at like 20 meters per second. It's so efficient. Yes, I'm not sure if the Wright brothers will be particularly happy with what else I did with that biplane. Specifically, I strapped some jets and some rockets to it and made it go faster. It didn't end well. As you see, a lot of the buildings have upgraded. We've still got a couple left to upgrade, like the spaceplane hangar and the vehicle assembly building. I think this gets... Nope. No, okay, so it's literally just the admin building and spaceplane hangar and vehicle assembly building that have left to be upgraded, but they are very expensive, so I won't be doing that for a while. However, we have lots of active missions in this place, Mission Control Center, whatever the heck it's called, and you may notice that they all have something in common. We had to bring a moonstone back with us from the moon. We have to explore the moon, which requires rendezvousing 2 vessels in orbit of the moon. We have to plant a flag on the moon. We have to position a satellite in the specific orbit of the moon. Scientific data from space around the moon has to be returned. Build new orbital station around the moon. And rescue Henford from orbit of the moon. We're going to try and complete all of these in 2 or 3 launches. I have built basically a small moon orbital space station, which we're going to launch. We're going to launch the space station in its majority in 1, and then the lander after that. Now, the requirements for this space station are frankly quite ridiculous. Have a facility supporting at least 9 Kerbals. I don't even have 9 Kerbals. It has to have 5,000 units of electric charge. That's not too bad, it just means a lot of batteries. And then the other one is 4,000 units of liquid fuel. That is a lot of weight that has to be carried. But I have a craft set up that can just about manage it. If we go down here, too big to fail. Version 4, so it's been upgraded, and we want the moon station. If we load this up, you can see that it's very similar to our previous rocket, except it has a bit better engines down here. It also has 2 big SRBs. And then up here inside this huge fairing is our space station. So we've got 2 sections for Kerbals, we've got a probe thing, we've got a docking ports, we can attach them together, we've got RCS thrusters, we've got antenna, solar panels. All of this section here is fuel. What I had to do was I've had to empty some of these tanks because it's just too heavy to launch with this size of a rocket. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to fill it up later down the line, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. More fuel. We've got lots of monopropellant tanks here, more SOSs, more docking ports, and then a small engine for moving it about. So we are going to launch this right away. Yeah, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 space. You can't see that because it's behind, but we have lots of empty seats here. I'm not going to take... No, I am going to take Valentina. I'm going to take Valentina and Bob. We have 2 engineers, Bill and Dottie, and then 1 pilot, and Hat, Kerwin. And we're going to save it and launch. They love it, Darren. They absolutely love being sent to space to do stupid things. Valentina and Bob here are going to be in space for a very long time. That much I can tell you. But here we go. It's definitely... This may not work first try. It requires me to do it quite efficiently. However, I can't be that efficient because of these SRBs. I have to go basically straight up until these detach. Otherwise, it will explode my craft. And then we just have to hope that we have enough to get into the orbit of the moon that it requires. Which it's not showing us. Excellent. Is it going to show us in here? See, look, you've got all of these ticked. We just have to put it in orbit. That's not a problem. Oh, yes, I forgot. We haven't actually done this. We'll do this one separately. Where is... Oh, no, that is the one that is specific orbit. Where is it? Yes. So it doesn't actually matter. We're just going to match orbit to the Kerbal that's there. We're going to launch in 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Once we get off the pad, we're going to throttle back a bit, let the SRBs do most of the work in the heavy atmosphere. We've got all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 engines firing. I believe these are now, yes, hydrogen, and these are methane. So they look a bit fancier. And then, yeah, it's quite unstable due to this. Also, these wings don't really seem to do very much, but it's fine. As I said, we're basically going to go straight up until these detach, and then we're going to start pitching over to the right, which is eastwards, and then we'll try and get into a safe Kerbin orbit, getting ready to leave for the moon. So you can see down here our solid fuel rocket boosters are about to run out, and then we just have to throttle up and detach them and hope, fingers crossed, that they don't attach. What you can see here are a load of ant engines. They're very little tiny ones down here, which I'm hoping will be enough to push it away. They do basically nothing. Okay, here we go. Throttling up to max. They detach. We get rid of them, and it was very close, but we managed it. And now we shall start pitching over. And then we're going to watch up here our aquapsis. We want that to get above 70,000 meters, as that is when the edge of the atmosphere is. So yeah, tip it over like that. We'll do nicely. Doesn't really want to. Ooh. Let's keep it under control. Keeping an eye on our aquapsis, keeping an eye on our fuel level of our side pods. They are about to go. Go. They fall away much nicer than the other ones, and there we go. Now we're just going to keep going until we get it to about 80,000 meters, just to have some margin of safety. And yeah, here we go. We're still accelerating. This is part 1. The other part is the lander, which will use a docking port to attach to the station, go down to the surface of the moon, collect loads of science, bring it back, and then we can process the science and get loads of science points. Oh dear, Dad, that's not particularly great, is it? That joke is brought to you by the 1980s. Oh dear. Okay, looks like we might be staging before. As I said, this is not a particularly efficient launch. It's going to be close. We're almost at 70,000. I obviously want to keep it... I want to go up much above 70,000. Otherwise it might be risky. Yeah, about to lose out on our main thruster, but we jump a lot of weight. That is not the thruster I thought it was. Hopefully that thruster will be sufficient, but I am fear that it might not be, because that's not the one I remember pushing on. We'll give it a try, but I thought that was going to be the poodle engine, which has a lot less thrust, but it's very efficient because you can get very far. Right, so basically... yeah, we need to start... Oh yeah, of course, because it's still so heavy. We can also do that, and we can see our wonderful space station. And then let's fire away. Turn RCS off. Yes, it is much less stressful than that Forza stream. We've been at it all afternoon, basically. Well, I think we did well enough. Now we've sent all our footage up to Lamborghini, and we'll see what they do with it. And now, as you know, we are waiting for this number here, minus 400,000, to become... Oh, yeah, no, looking at that, we have nowhere near enough fuel. I mean, I guess we can do it with the actual satellite itself, but that means I have to fill it up with more fuel later down the line. Because I've still got enough fuel for it to be happy, but that's not going to last very long. Okay, and we're only halfway through our burn here. Not even that. It's a very, very heavy satellite just because of this 4,000 units of liquid fuel requirement. They're doing like a special video celebrating their 60th anniversary or something, and they will use some of our footage for it. Keep going. Got a long old burn ahead of us. Still not even in orbit. It's not going to be a particularly sensible orbit, but it'll be good enough. This is the satellite I put in orbit earlier. Oh, we're really off kilter. That is a problem for later me, that is. Yes, Nares, I wholeheartedly agree. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, we have reached orbit now. Now we just need to get it out of the atmosphere. I know that it's going up way too high, but... Okay, you know what we're going to do. We are going to head back into the atmosphere and basically warp to this point up here. Oh, no, heck. Let's go for that. We want to warp to about there. So we're going to dip back inside the atmosphere, so that is going to get pulled down a bit, but it was so close to the edge of the atmosphere, I don't think it's going to become too much of an issue. There we go. Push prograde. That's going to go down to about 6,300. Maybe 6,200. Exactly, logo. That's all you had to say? That's fair enough. It's a good addition to the chat. Basically, we didn't have enough thrust to get out of the atmosphere in time. We could fix it, but it requires so much fuel. We're just going to deal with it. Actually, how much liquid fuel do we have left? I think I may have misunderstood the requirements of this challenge. Because we, as you can see here, we only have 3,000 units of liquid fuel left. Oh no, and it is unticked. I thought it was ticked. There you go. So yeah, we do have to have 4,000 on here, as expected. I must have just mislooked at it. Right, okay, we're now back outside the atmosphere, which means we can use proper time warp. I'd like you to warp me to here. Thank you very much. And then we just give it a little push to get our periapsis out of the atmosphere. And then we can go about setting up our orbit trajectory to the moon. There we go. Right, so I want to actually be inclined with the moon. So I'm going to set it as target. We are then going to warp to about here. Whilst making a maneuver. No, okay, I'll do the maneuver node afterwards. Just going to sort out our inclination first. Yeah, there we go. Normal. Please. Please. Yeah, that's going to be a bit late, isn't it? I can live with this. Oh shit. We need to do the next stage, which I can't do from here. Okay, you know what? Nope. Stop being silly about it. I'm going to go all the way around to the other side and do it there, because I messed that up. Warp here. Add maneuver. I think it's going to be that way now, isn't it? I want it to be anti-normal looking at. .3, 0.9, 0.6, 0.3, 0.1, and 0.1. That is fine by me. Now we're looking at the anti-normal. No. Should have done that whilst it was still moving. This has been a significantly scuffed launch, but I think we'll just about manage it. Just about. Okay, let's set the timer down. And 3, 2, 1. So here is one of our pool engines. It's very low thrust, but it's very efficient, which is helpful. This means we use less fuel. Use that atmosphere to contend with, so we can take as long as we like. Basically what we're doing is, you see, we're off at an angle. We're trying to make it match the moon's orbit so that it makes it easier for us to get an encounter with it. And we are looking at... I don't know, we want our actual ascending and descending nodes, but I guess it's not going to show them to us because we've got a maneuver node. So we're getting there. We're getting there nice and slowly. Oh, yes, it is actually, Tari, because we're travelling at the anti-normal vector. Oh, shit. I didn't see that it wanted me to push it down there. You know what? That is close enough. That will do. Exactly, Tari. Exactly. Right, so at... No, I don't want you to activate navigation. Okay, see if we can get an encounter at Periaps. Bring it all the way out. And a little bit more. Yeah, I think so. Now we're just going to basically... Oh, that's because... Right. That's because I just went to the... That's one of my tests, that is. That shouldn't be there. That is one of my test flights of the Moonlander stage. But we'll check on it and see if it can still make it to the moon, because we might as well. We've already done this launch section here. Okay, right, so now I want to point at prograde. And we want to warp to the start of the thing. Yeah, it's not very happy about that, is it? I'm going to stop the warp when we get about here. Oh, there you go. Just in time to be out the prograde. And there we go. Back point in the correct direction. I want it to go up here, just lining it up with the maneuver node, ready for our maneuver to start. There we go. A little bit more fast forwards. And here we go. So our escape burn. Oh, it's a little bit wobbly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. No, basically what I tend to do when I've made these craft is I take them up on a chest for like to do part of the mission, you know, getting this to orbit and making sure it has enough delta V when it's in orbit. At which point I roll back the save, ready to do it on stream, but I appear to have forgotten to roll back a save at some point. But that's not too bad. Because we're just skipping this process here. All the exciting stuff with, you know, matching orbits up. And, you know, attaching the two bits of the satellite together. Oh, yes, we finished that because Alex had to go do VSTC. I cannot wait to unlock the ability to just point it to the maneuver node. Yeah, I'm sure that has absolutely no issues whatsoever. It'll be fine. You can see our apoapsis is slowly going. As I said, this is a very low thrust engine, but it's more than enough. Also, the launch of the La Lambda section is a lot less sketchy because it's way lighter. The Lander's a lot bigger than the previous ones we had. You know, it's a chunky lander. It's got some funky leg designs in order to fit inside the fairing. But it should be sufficient, as long as I remember to put whatchamacallums on it. Yeah, RCS thrusters. VSTC. It's versus the community. Alistair, sorry, that's my brother. Alex's weekly thing that he does with the community. Slowly pushing it out. I could probably afford to time warp, but I'm not going to. Okay, and it's going to get faster and faster and faster the closer it gets to the moon. So I may throttle back to make sure I get a good encounter. Right, moon periapsis. Let's bring that nice and low. Okay, that'll do. Tick. And, well, now we warp to here. Away we go, and over to the moon. Ah, it's over there. The moon is going to catch us up. The STC, you know. Yeah, maybe when I'm a bit more famous, Geeky. Like, a lot. Okay. Can I... Oh, I can minimize some of these. Right. That one I don't need. 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 So it is just that one for now. Okay. Oh, you'll be fine. Right, Oh, right. It's actually on our next loop around. I did not realise that. So we're going out and then going back down. And then we go up. I did think it was a bit far away. Closest approach, are you sure about that? Let's just warp over that line, and then the line shifts over there. And just going to see how much thrust is going to be required. Not too much. And here we go. Launching in 1 minute, well less, because we're obviously fast forwarding a smidge. Yeah, yes, that's Snow Runner, absolutely. And 3, 2, 1, fire! We are now slowing down next to the moon so that we get captured in its orbit. And then once we've got a nice stable orbit, it's a bit off wonk, so we'll fix that. Oh, now it shows us this? Oh, that's the friend we have to save, I think. Let's just put it basically in line with it. No, that's a specific orbit it's asking us for. Okay, good. Now add maneuver. A bit more. We also need to fix the inclination. It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Right, that'll do for the first stage. It's 32 meters per second. How rude. Right. Quickly, prograde, come on. I've got one left. Yes, I'm not sure how specific I have to get it, you know, closeness to that. Right. It's a good job we have lots of monopropellant. Yeah, we still got lots, good. Okay, right, toggle the RCS thrusters off. I mean, it says, yeah, unmanned. We don't have that. Maybe we can get rid of all the people on it, and that'll do. There you go, just fiddling with time warp and launch. Oh, I pressed C instead of X. Quickly retrograde, please. Just need to burn retrograde a smidge. It's not a big deal. Let's just bring that in nice and close. Alright, okay. You know what, honestly, that's close enough. I'm happy with that. So, our satellite here is now... let's extend antenna. Extend antenna. That's all we have to really deploy on this one. That is our satellite in orbit around the moon. As you can see here, we've done all of them except having 4,000 units of liquid fuel in your station. So we're going to go grab the lander and attach it onto this docking station here. We have one junior and then 4 big ones for future proofing, basically. Okay, so now we want to go back to the tracking station. Yeah, that sounds like YouTube to me. I do apologize. Yeah, it's right here. Right. Let's see what state this is in, because I can't remember the test. If it looks like it's got no fuel left, we'll launch it from stock. Sure, apparently... Okay, well that's fine. This is the... No, this isn't it. Oh, no. I know what has happened here. This is a different craft that Kerbal has accidentally given the name of a different craft. That is a satellite that I had to put in orbit to get some money. That was the very specific orbit I had to put it in. So I'm going to see if I can rename that. Oh, please tell me I can rename them. No, double click on it just sends you to... Okay, we're just going to have to remember that this is just a satellite. Because I think what I probably did was when building this satellite is I just loaded up the craft of the moon lander. And just edited it, got rid of the moon lander, added the little satellite pieces on the front of it, and didn't then name it. So there you go, confusion over. I did make a mistake, it just wasn't the mistake I thought it was. Right, we want to launch moon lander, pretty sure. And yeah, we'll sure have our Anna Hat and Bill. We're going to need to get some more pilots soon, I think. Okay, I'm going to just peer inside the... whatchamacallit. You know, the whatchamacallit. Oh, the giggle was very good. Yes, the Doctor Who episode 2 nights ago. Yeah, that is our lander. It's a wide boy. So we're going to wait for sunrise. It was a different craft that was meant to be their Tare. It had just been given the wrong name, and I thought it was this one. It's all good. We're going to set off in 3, 2, 1, lift off. Let me throttle back a bit. Let the SRBs do their job. So this one should be a fair bit smoother, just because this is so much lighter. And we may have to do a third mission to just bring the required remaining fuel. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. We've got 7,000 units of solid fuel that is being used up currently. So we're definitely not going to have enough left over by the time it's at the satellite. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care, don't care. Oh wait, no, I did want one of those. That one. So yeah, this one is rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of the moon. And we're going to be sticking them together, so they'll definitely go in visual range. Clearing lots of missions out at once. I've also built a space plane, by the way. It just about works. It can get a small, very small satellite to low Kerbal orbit and back. And it doesn't have the fuel or thrust for anything more, but there you go. Okay, now lean over. We have a different pilot in the vessel at the moment, so we have very few controls over here, but we should be able to manage. I do need a way to get my Kerbals leveled up a lot easier. You know, I should have had Valentina in here, because that is way too far over. What am I doing? I won't like that. Oh, crikey, apoapsis is already there. Okay, so now make a maneuver at the apoapsis. This craft is a lot lighter, so it's a lot easier to do all these things. 96 and 92, I'll take that. RCS on because it's a chunky. It's going to take a while to get over there. We're going to line up where we're pointing with our maneuver node and get there in 30 seconds. That will do nicely. And now we wait. Oh, I need to keep those on. It's drifting. And then once we start firing the engines, we can turn off RCS. Okay, there we go. Keep it nicely centralized. We've lost the side boosters. I forgot to detach them immediately. It's because they're so quiet. I never hear that they've cut out. Keep it on. That. Come on. Okay. See, this one's going a lot better. We have so much more fuel left at this point. We had to complete our orbit burn with that section last time. This one's got a poodle. You don't need a poodle. This is the one that doesn't need it because it's fuel efficient enough. And you know what? We may as well deploy that. There you go. And there's our little lander. We barely fit in the fairing shell there. And we are about to lose our main thruster. Goodbye, friend. And here's our nice, efficient stage. How much liquid fuel do we have? Honestly, 2,800. We may have just about enough. I'm not really sure. We'll just have to wait and see. Though to be fair, we need to disconnect this anyway, because obviously this lander's going down to the planet's surface. But we'll try and attach it with this stuff on first, just to see if that gives us enough fuel. Okay, nearly into a nice orbit. We just got to head over to there. Zoom in. Come on. It's so quiet, the poodle. Barely makes any noise whatsoever. And it's got 4 thrusters. It's still very efficient. There's our flag glitching out a bit. So we've got our monopropellant tanks. These are the landing legs. They go out that way, and then that one goes that way, and that goes that way. I just realised I didn't put any lights on it. I maybe should have. Oh, what? There's supposed to be a docking port on that. Chat, there's supposed to be a docking port on that. No, this one does. The previous one didn't. Oh dear. I'm hoping... No, I didn't put it on the bottom because that's where the thruster... We've got to restart this. We need the docking port so we can attach it. SM8. Where's it gone? It's just not... I must have taken it off when I saved it. Gosh darn it. Clamptron docking port Junior. That's... You're kind of really in the way at the moment. No, I wanted that, please. There we go. Right. Save. Launch again. This time with the... I'm glad I noticed then rather than when I was attempting to dock. Gosh, I'm not very clever, am I, chat? I have to turn around and go back. I will turn this rocket around if you keep complaining. Let's wait for sunrise. SAS. On. SAS. On, thank you. Maximum power. Here we go. And now you can throw it back. I'm just going to zoom in and make sure that that docking port... There it is. It's still there. Yes, the Poodle is the type of engine. We have got Pollux SRBs. We've got Airbus liquid hydrogen engines. We've got Deinonychus. Methane engines. We have the Poodle liquid fuel engine, and then we have another engine in there which I can't remember. It's fine. Again, they're doing the bulk of the work, the SRB, so we may as well wait until they've gone, and then we can start thrusting up. Yes, Bill forgot his gloves. We had to go back. Always Bill's fault. I don't think I really need to bring Bill on this mission, I'm going to be honest. I need one scientist with a station and then one pilot for each craft. It's okay, because we have to build a craft. I haven't built this one yet. I thought I'd save one to build on stream. We have to build a craft that can go to the moon, pick up a bunch of Kerbals, and then bring them back. And we can just bring probably Valentina and Bill back with us. I'm just going to do it nice and sideways. Keep that going up. That'll do. I always get Z and X the wrong way around. It's not a good habit. Add maneuver all the way around. That'll be 84. Oh, we don't actually have it in orbit. Bit further. 77 and 92. Good enough for me. Right. We cannot walk. Oh shit, we need to start the burn soon. Heckin' heck, this is a chunky ship, this. The RCS thrusters struggle to move all of this mass. As soon as it hits 0, I am going to start
firing. There we go. Caught it nicely. Just in time for them to run out. And we'll still be able to make a perfectly fine orbit. Let's see. Yeah, we still got plenty of monopropellant. Excellent. Let's check on the docking port. Still there. Very good. Looks like once again we'll be finishing off our orbit with the Poodle engine. Yes. Well, the fancy group names tend to be the modded parts, because we do have a couple here and there. And to be fair, probably about a third of the parts that I have access to are modded, just to fill out the community tech tree. But they're all, you know, nicely balanced ones. I don't like doing anything that's broken. It's not the point of doing career mode, is it? You know, you should have to work towards the difficult bits. Sorry, the good bits. Oh, I don't have ACS on. Right, that'll probably help. Apparently the letter X is upset and Z is quite drunk. No idea why, but I'm willing to take your word for it. Goodbye, friend. Do that, and look at that. It's the first time you've ever seen this lander. It's got side pods for extra fuel. It's got funky landing legs going out to the side so it could fit in the fairing. Monopropellant tanks, LCS thrust. It's got all sorts of science on it. And most importantly, it has a docking port. You know what I didn't... I was thinking about a thing when I was building this that I've just forgotten. I've just realised I forgot about. That is the exit just there. When I was building this, I saw that and thought, okay, I need to rotate these side pods around a bit so that the exit isn't blocked. We might be about to do this again. I'm going to get it into orbit and then I'm going to try an EVA. And if it doesn't let them, then we're going to have to land again and go once more. Because they might just be able to... I very much doubt it. I literally remember thinking to myself, oh, that would be a hilarious mistake to make. Let's not do that. And then I completely forgot to fix it. Christ's sake. Thankfully we can test it here. We can just click the EVA button. I'll do it with Bill. I don't care if Bill dies. I do blame Bill. It's always Bill's fault. Yes, once we dock, we could transfer to the other parts of the station and get out there, but we will want these to... This is going to land on the moon. They get out, do a bunch of science. And then... Sorry, we haven't quite finished yet. Yeah, we're just going to have to go back into the atmosphere a smidge and then boost it at play. But before we do that, Bill... Oh, thank goodness for that. They can get out. They can just... So again, our burn was too slow, so we ended up going back into the atmosphere a smidge. That will work. Ooh. Just there. Now we have to go 4x speed to get through the atmosphere, and then once we're out we can warp to the maneuver node. And we don't need a ladder, thankfully. If you changed your username to have a lowercase I, or am I just now only just reading that correctly? We don't need a ladder because we'll be on the moon. They can just use their jetpacks. I also have like only one good ladder unlocked and it's really short. Yeah, still going down and now going back up. Around the world indeed. Look at that lovely pixelated planet below. And once we get to 70,000 we can then go into better time warp rather than physics warp. Exactly, jetpack is just a ladder, but a bit better. Right, now you can warp to you. a minute should be more than enough time for us to sort out point in the correct direction. We should only have to do about 90 degrees of turning. A bit more than that. Well, be careful with too many emotes there, Zav. Appreciate enthusiasm, but we don't want to overdo it. Just like I've ever done that maneuver node. Go back. Back up. I was all the way past it. Come on. Much better. There we go. Well, it still had some momentum left over from the RCS. Starting burn in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. And this will just make us so we actually remain in space. Which is quite helpful to have, to be honest. Yeah, that should be a nice balanced orbit. 166 and 146. Good enough for me. Right, now we want to go to the moon. I'm going to do this the lazy way. And, oh, wow, let's press the wrong button. Just going to wait until we see the moon. And then we'll start firing. And then that's generally good enough. Good, I'm glad you stopped. Moon in 3, 2, 1. There it is. No, I mistimed that horrifically. Come on, moon, where are you? Any second now. There we go. We want to point prograde. Just somewhere over here. And then we're just going to click full power. And then we're going to sit here and watch what happens on the map. And then we will have our lander, part 2 of our spacecraft, on the moon. Yeah, you can set the playback speed to faster if you want to catch up to live. Also, yes, it does sound like YouTube lag to me. Yeah. Probably 3 to 1 launch, exactly. You have to do it fast like that. And if I've done this right, this should get an encounter. Or it should be close to one with some minor adjustment. You just got to focus on holding that on the prograde marker, because this pilot is in a very high level, so he can't do it himself. Yeah, none of my pilots are high enough level to hold the maneuver marker, which would be great to have. Yeah, only got a 1,600 meters per second of liquid fuel left. Not meters per second, units of liquid fuel left, which is not as much as I'd hoped. Actually, I wonder what is in these. Ah, yes, this is a liquid hydrogen engine for our lander. Which means we have to use liquid hydrogen to refill it up. I didn't really think that through, did I? Look at all of those spooky Christmas emojis. Or Christmassy Halloween emojis. Still going strong with our nice, slow, efficient engine, slowly pushing it out. Also, if we have to send up a thing to give it additional fuel, I think I'll attempt to do it unmanned, so that we can complete another mission. Periapsis, let's bring that down ever so slowly. Oh, heck. Still going down. Very good. Not using any fuel. And that'll do. Excellent. Let us fast forwards. Who knows, Harry? Who knows? Quick save here, just in case I accidentally fly past it. Quick saves are important. See, the moon will catch us up, and then it will capture us. And then we have to slow down to stay in orbit with it. Okay. Nearly there. Well, that's a very high up orbit. We'll get it into a proper orbit first, and then we will sort it out. Move to here. And then we can point it. We can attempt to point it retrograde. Goodness, we have enough Delta V for this. We are going to crash into it at very slow speed. I went straight past it. We're going to crash into it at very slow speed. I don't tell me we're out of monopropellant. Yep, shit. Okay, just carry going round and then we'll catch it with the thruster when it next is on. I thought we'd have more monopropellant than that, I'm going to be honest. Because once we get it in orbit, we're going to swap over to the other one and use that one to dock it. Full power on the retrograde marker. There we go. First, we're going to make it be kind of at the same... Jeez, this is going to be hard to judge. Right, okay. Now, I'm going to warp to... I'm going to do it over here. So we need to go... Ah, there you go. Prograde marker. You just need to put it up a little bit to get that over to there. Just to get them, you know, roughly similar distances. Right, that should do. Now, on the ascending node, actually we want that to be our target. Okay, there we go. We now need to point it at the anti-normal. Which I really hope is this way. That's radial. Okay, no, we're going too far that way now. Oh, you know what I can just do? I can just make a maneuver node and then it will tell me where it is. Yeah, it was anti-normal. But like much less power than that, please. Jesus, no. I just want to make the change to that, please. Maybe it is... No, that can't be right. Getting confused here. Let me change the bloody orbit. I can't right-click on it because there's too much stuff in the way. We're going to work with the descending node just because there's less stuff there. Add maneuver. Ascending node. Sorry, descending node. There we go. That's more like it. That will do, and then we can sort it out when we get there. Let's just walk to it. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's getting very technical, yes, because we have to choose two vehicles in orbit of each other, and one of them's at a very wonky angle. No, not target to orbit for now, please. Got past it again. Thankfully, I stopped the warp before all that. Now on it. Okay, right. Couple seconds left on that. Let's point it at you. And get ready to fire those engines. Okay. As you can see, that is now rotating. To be in line with our station. It's a lot of emojis. This is indeed a very technical stream. There'll be more fun stuff in other streams. Okay, keep going. Basically, we want that number there to read 0. Good enough for me. Now we've got to go, actually, to... Where is that our... I can't tell what orbit is what at the moment. That's our periapsis there, I'm pretty sure, so... Let's get it pointing at... Yeah, that is. So we're going to point at retrograde and then burn, and then we can just bring that in, and then they'll be nice and close together. We actually have a very close intersect here, which I'm more than happy to work with. That's where we're pointing, or trying to get it to point to. That is so rude of YouTube. Sorry, oh yeah, I can see that got auto-modded, unfortunately. There you go. Come on. Just hold that just there. And we can speed up time a smidge. And then I'll probably start the burn about now. Oh dear, I did it too much. 1 second. I thought I'd barely burned enough, but I burned for too long. Oops. I'm just gonna have to flip it round. And then probably after this burn, we can actually start going towards the target. Or rather, swap to the other craft and bring it towards us. That will do. Right. So we're going to be quite far away from that, but that's okay. We're going to click on target. We are then... No, we're doing this from the other one, aren't we? Of course. Switch to. Don't forget to set the other one as target. This also has monopropeller. It makes it a lot easier to work with. It does have monopropeller, right? It does. Excellent. Set as target. We want to point retrograde to said target. Now we're just going to inch closer, slowly but surely. That's fine. Whilst attempting to save as much monopropellant as we can. Okay. Now we want to point at target. Is that it there? Oh, I think I was holding the wrong direction. It's directly into the planet. Oh, it's over there, I see. Trying to get this thing to point in the correct direction. It's a pain. Come on. Nope, it's the other way. It's the other way. Basically, we're just going to slowly push ourselves towards it. No, oh, I'm good. Okay, right. RCS on. Now, as you can see, we are slowly getting closer to it. Right, 60 meters per second is good enough for me. Let's point retrograde to target whilst we just slowly drift towards it. I know you can't see what's going on. I barely can either. There is a craft over there. There is my craft here, and the sun has been very rude is on the other side. We're quite a while away until we go round to it. Do we have lights? Have some interior lights, how helpful. There's training electric charge, but we have lots. So basically, yeah, we're just going to keep drifting towards it, and when we get close, we're going to burn a bit retrograde so that we can slow down in relation to it, at which point we're going to turn on the RCS thrusters and start trying to link up our docking ports. 3 kilometers, or 3.1. Nothing to... Oh, wait, what? Who said they're late? Ah, Chris. Welcome, Chris, to the stream. I hope you're doing wonderfully. And Corey, I don't think I said hello to you either. It's wonderful to have all of you here. It's lovely Monday evening. A bit later stream as I was busy with fail race stuff, but it's all sorted now. I've been enjoying the Kerbal Space Program lots. Getting to play through it on the stream has been much better than playthroughs in the past. It's given me a lot more to play for. My headlights are on, unfortunately. Rob. Also, welcome, Rob. This isn't Euro Truck Sim 2. No, it isn't indeed. These are the most amount of lights that I have. Right, we're getting quite close now, so we're going to start slowing up. Get this target speed down to 0. We've started that a smidge late. Excellent. And now... we want to point towards it. Once again. Because here we are getting very, very close to it now. Then we can do the thing, you know? Ooh, come on. Drift towards it, nice and gently. Spin around once again. I maybe left that a little bit too... I did that a bit too soon. How are we now moving away from it? Oh, no, we are moving towards it. That's strange. It's just being strange for a second. We probably can now swap over to you. Turn your lights on. Wow, so helpful. Yeah, I don't have anything I can point towards, unfortunately. So we are just going to use this one. No, retrograde, please. That's what I asked. At least now it's not directly towards the moon, so we can see where it is. What is that? Some random bit of base debris. Right, there you go. I could probably... okay. Not what I asked for, but... it just does that, I guess. This will actually end up lining us up quite well. So obviously we want that side where the docking port is to line up with this side where our docking port is. And it's back to being directly on the moon. What we'll probably do is, once we have them right next to each other, is we will... actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to limit the thrust by that much. So then we have very fine control over it. Basically what that means is, once I'll show you in a sec, this entire throttle down here is now, instead of all of that, it is just that bottom 5 down there. Right, okay, I'm going to start time warping. We'll slowly drift away. I'm going to try and make that 0. Just so that we can be on, you know, where we can see. Almost. A little bit more. And there we go. So. Now I think we're going to use the RCS controls, of which I have no idea how to use. So it's IJKLHN? Iron something else. I want to figure out how to... actually, to be fair, I can rotate it using these. Which I don't want to use RCS for. Which we can point it at the target. So we're going away for it for a couple of seconds there. No, come on, point it in the right place, please. Requires very fine movement. I mean, I guess we need to be pointing retrograde. And slow down when we get close. Actually slow down a lot better than I was expecting it to. Yeah, that's not really towards it at all, is it? It's very finicky, chat. I think I've got to figure out how to use these. Right, so I goes that way. K goes that way. And then L goes this way. I need to turn it around. But that is also going to flip over my controls, I'm pretty sure. Still can't really see. Oh, I forgot we can also do that, can't we? But we also need to right click on it. Oh, it has lights, nice. I think I just have to get them close. And H goes that way. So we can go towards it. We need to also angle it. No. Monopropellant is running out. We are so close now. I thought we had to press a button, I'm going to be honest. To, like, open this? Not that. It's not aim, camera, not auto start, it's not cross speed tracker. Enable staging, disable staging. Lights on, lights on. Oh, right, lights on, sorry. Set as target. Then oh no, how's that happened? Oh, no, no, no. Let's go that way. I don't like how little monopropellant we have left. Just going to try and do as much as I can on SAS alone. Doesn't want to... Do I have to control from here? Need that to go down. Honestly, yeah, Bob could get out and push. That would be helpful. No, I'm going to have to use RCS. I want you to go down there. Oh, this is getting annoying. So now we're just slowly drifting away. Right. I'm going to swap over to you. Because you're a bit lighter, I think, overall, but you've got no monopropellant. So I want you to... Jesus Christ. Okay, so I can't control it from there, otherwise I get no... I just seem to have absolutely no SAS control. I can't spin this around currently, basically. I also can't throttle up. Oh, is it because I'm doing... Yes, right, okay, I figured it out now. It's because I was in the docking maneuver mode. It changes the controls. Oh, I was pressing the bloody button. Right, we're going to cancel out our momentum in relation to it. We are then going to point it at the target. .8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, 0. Okay. Now, I'm going to point it just there. Going to swap over to the other ship, and we're going to point it directly at it, and then we're going to move forwards ever so slowly. And once it's moving forwards, we're going to jump back to the other ship and again point it at target, making sure they both stay lined up. Quick save. Right, now you're not quite pointing at the target, so let's just do that. Now they are slowly going to drift together, as long as I keep swapping between the two, making sure they're still pointing at each other. Let's just quick save and then accelerate. That is the wrong button for accelerating. Do they look like they're going to hit exactly on the thing? I need you to point there. Put a little spurt in that direction. Swap over to you. Just need to play a bit further down that way. I had a really good lineup, but I ruined it because I went onto the bloody... Because I know it existed, but I'd never used it before. Okay. They better just dock as soon as I get near each other, because I don't know how docking things works in this game. I seem to remember images of, like, videos of them, like, opening up. But I don't seem to have the control for that, so... Here we go. They will just dock. Okay, thank you, Matt. This means if it goes wrong, we can all blame Matt. No. No, you see what they've done there is they've just crashed into each other and bounced off. Right, I'm reloading the quick save. I cannot be bothered fixing that bounce there.
Oh no!
Oh, Jesus Christ. 5 gifted memberships. Thank you ever so much. That is very generous of you. Very generous indeed. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's very appreciated. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate at the same time. But thank you, Lemons, very much. The gifted memberships, and they have gone to Cerberus, Paul, Fool, Corey, and Jack. Very appreciated indeed. We have lots of happy Tobies in chat for that. Please. Thank you. Very generous. Okay, so we just need to pull that retrograde marker to be on there. That'll do, I think. So moving a lot slower this time. Quick save, you. Looking perfect. Let's just try some time warp. That's not quite going to hit. But that's fine. Because I'm going to do... ever so gently bring it in with 8 monopropellant. God, I don't know if they're still getting closer or not. They are very, very slowly. Let it drift closer. And then wait for it to line up. Now a little bit further forwards. It's the most intense thing I've ever done. No, 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 no. It bounced off. Oh, no, no. Well, buggerage. I've not got enough monopropellant to fix that. Oh, that's the lights button apparently. And that's us out of monopropellant. Bit of thrust. Damn it! Right, reloading the quicksave once more. Oh, this is horrible. I believe we can do it, though. Right, okay, we are approaching the target at speed. Good. Speed it up a bit. We're nice and close. Just going to do it all via RCS. Slowly getting a hang on the controls. She says, not having a hang on the controls. What I need to do, though, is turn SAS off on you. Too close, too close. Oh, I then boosted in the wrong direction. Okay, right. Attempt number 518. This is a lot more difficult than parking an articulated lorry. Far more difficult. Because I don't want SAS on, because SAS will pull it around, and that may be what bounced me off last time. Okay, no, keep SAS on for now. Time warp closer to, I don't know, 30 meters. Quick save here. SAS off. SAS off. RCS on. No, wrong one. And apologize for the lack of commentary. This is the hardest I've ever concentrated in my life. No, don't stop moving away, please. Right, I need you to go up. Now go forward a smidge. No more up, no more up. That was the wrong button. Why are you down there? Probably because I turned SAS off, to be honest. I think I'd rather keep SAS on for now. Turn it off when I get real close. This is possible. We will manage this today. The sun is not helping being in a very awkward position. Oh, why have you drifted off over there? And we're out of RCS fuel. I don't like this very much, chat. I don't like this. Yeah. Yeah, because he's very, very blind. The problem is that the RCS thrusters are not equalized around the center of mass. See, if I had better pilots, I could just have them point at target, and then they would stay looking at each other. RCS. Right, so K is right, I is left, J is up, L is down. And I'm supposed to be doing this multiple times, mind you. The whole point of this craft is that this detaches, goes and lands on the planet. And then comes back and puts all the science in here. No, wrong button, wrong button. That one. Trolls in this thing are infuriating. I know that in future missions I'm bringing a lot more monopropellant. Oh, is that us? Ouch. Maybe we might be able to wiggle it. They are still moving towards each other. Come on. Just dock. Yes! Oh my goodness gracious. It was horrific. People do that by choice. Ugh. I don't care about those ones. We just gotta bring it some more fuel. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around the Mun. Right, well, you know what we can do? We can do... where's the crew report? Crew report? I'm just being blind. They're not in there. No, you're in here. Crew report. Out, nothing. Never mind. Bob, EVA. Module. Oh, right, yes, this has no hatch, so they have to, I think, transfer into this one? And then Bob can EVA, I think. Yes, okay, right. Now, give us your EVA. There's literally no signs. Okay, board. I'm going to presume the goo is going to give us nothing. A little bit. Okay. Right, we can process in the lab to get a load more. Experiment media removed, module inoperable. Why is it inoperable? Start research. Okay, what about temperature? Oh yes, send that there. Okay, now it works. Oh, that's a battery. There's the barometer. We can still get a bunch more out of that. Oh wait, no, we'll do this. Observe. I can't keep. Right. So now that is doing science. Yay. So we're going to let that run. I've only got one scientist in there, but that's fine. Level up crew. Oh, fair enough. I didn't know I could do that. We are now going to build another one. We're going to send it up here with how much more fuel do we need? We need to get to 4,000 liquid fuel, and we have 1,800. So we're going to bring 4,000 just to be on the safe side. We're also going to bring a bunch of monopropellant, and we're going to have it use that. And we're going to leave these dudes be for a bit. When we've got a lot more monopropellant, then we can go about using this as a ladder to go down to the surface to get science and such. Making a note here, huge success indeed. I knew that would take me a while, but that was more thruster stuff and some lights and yeah, well, we kind of run out of pilots, so this is going to have to be unmanned. I'm sure we'll be fine. How much money do we have? That is space. Okay, there you go. Oh, Jesus. Vehicle assembly building. Yeah, we're out of pilots, Tarek. We're out of pilots. So, first off, we're going to load... Yeah, pretty much that will be fine. That is good. And then we are going to delete fairing. And then move you out of the way. So then we can work on this. This is what we're going to send up. Let's get rid of that. We want a probe. Let's add the Probodobodan because it's got an excellent name. I wish we had a simulator to force them to level up in. That would bring me great joy. Okay, so first off, big fuel. Big east here. 3,200. 3,200. You know what? We might do something like that and then triple it. Best way for that is engine plate. Oh, wrong way. Putting that on there. Not quite. Sure. Then we move them down here. And move it in. Okay, good. How much is that? It's only 1,000. Okay, so we need more of them. Jesus. Okay, that's close enough. Grab you, actually make that local, which might help. And then whoop. There you go. I got our fuel. I don't know how to decide the length of that. Need to put something underneath it. A very efficient liquid fuel engine, please. So this is a liquid fuel engine. What we're looking at is the ISP. So the maximum ISP in a vacuum, 320. Not good enough. We can do better. Most of these are not liquid fuel, but we have to use liquid fuel. 310, not good enough. Methane, liquid fuel, 330. A little better, but still not good enough. Liquid hydrogen. There's the poodle at 350. It's probably what we're going to end up using. Right. Yeah, we're just going to stick with that. Alright, there you go. And attach it like that. There you go. Now the fuel is inside. We are also going to grab a normal-sized docking port. You're going to... There we go. Entirely hide the proboturbidine. But we're actually going to add a couple bits. Monopropellant. Really? They have to be these ones? Sure, we'll do it like... No, I only want 3. 4 at most. So that's what's 8. Remove some symmetry. Remove some from symmetry. Remove from symmetry. Remove from symmetry. Right, let me take these. That's not really what I wanted, but okay. Need to be rotated one more. No, it's just not available. And then these have monopropellant in them. More than enough. Now, RCS. The 5-way one, please. More than enough of them. Oh, they've gone slightly wonk. That's better. They're slightly out of line, but I'm not too bothered. Right. How much does that weigh? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to add more fuel to the middle stage here. What we're also going to do it. Excuse you. That build fairing. Go, that's our fairing. I'm going to take that off, add another one of those, and put it there. Hope that this can still fly. I'm sure this is going to be fine. Do we really not have any radial monopropellant tanks? Maybe there are tanks that we can change to have monopropellant in them. Oh, we might cancel. Something like that. No. What about resource? EVA propellant? No, that's different to monopropellant. Monopropellant. Nothing too helpful. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I can. I'm going to grab orbs. Add some orbs there. Grab those, and then more orbs down here. Bonus monopropellant. Just realised we also need to bring... No, we don't need to bring liquid methane because it had plenty on it. That we don't need to worry about right now. Okay. Lights, you're absolutely right. I completely forgot the lights. I'm sure they're symmetrical around the centre of mass. Yeah, close enough. I've got lights, which means we're also going to need a couple batteries. We shouldn't need too many. That'll do, I guess. Electrical light. Dock helper. Yes, I would like one of those, please. So that lights up the docking port and stuff. Like scanning our light duty rotor. Ah, illuminator. Add that there, and then rotate it like that. Now you can see what we're doing. I'm also going to add them to the other side because that is a sensible thing to do. I'm going to put them just there, I guess. Maybe make that absolute rotation. Then just move it over a smidge. Okay, right. Anything else? Is there anything else we need, chat? And that. As we are about to do this for the third time. No, I don't want that. Thank you. Those three fire, then all of those not like matches, then those, and those, and those, that. And that fires with that. Pizza, grappling hook, those sound like excellent things. Moon station, refuel. Save, launch. This cannot possibly go wrong. This is proper science stuff, you know? It's important. We have 7 tons of monopropellant. Jesus Christ. I don't think that might be a bit too much. Oh. It appears they were not a fan of intersecting each other. Usually they're fine, but here they decided they weren't a fan. Give me 3 years whilst I undo all of this. I mean, I've had more intersecting parts than that before in my life, but if it wants to whinge... I have no doubt that this will still break, by the way. And now they're different. Why are you making this harder for me? Move from symmetry. Get rid of. Move from symmetry. Get rid of. What on earth are you doing? Local? I don't understand. Right, you know, no. Okay, right. Remove that one from symmetry. Remove that one from symmetry. And remove that one from symmetry. Jesus H. Christ, right. I think they might just be a bit too big, to be honest. Right, we're going to try that. Yeah, still got the lights on it, nice. Let's check those there. Let's just put those on that plate so I don't have to worry about them in the future. I guess we'll put it back together and see what happens. Not much in this playthrough, but in the past, lots. Because the alternative to this is I just have to make it longer. Which sounds dreadful. Oh, there you go, look, everything's fine now. Ignore that that's sticking out the side of that. I'm sure that's not going to cause any issues. I'm just going to launch. Nothing can possibly go wrong. I was expecting that to have issues as soon as I took off, to be honest. And it's an unmanned one there. Nobody dies if this one crashes. It's all driven by the little Probodobodyne, which is what it's called. And yes, we have a docking module. We have what is called a docking port helper, which I have no idea what it does, but maybe, just maybe, it'll help. Right, another fairly standard launch, going through this process again. Get to the moon, capture around the moon, sync up the orbits close enough. When we're in orbit, I'm going to go back to check how much more solid fuel we need, so I know what the minimum I can have left is. Okay. SRB's nearly out. Yes, exactly. If we can't intersect the parts together, then we just have to make it a bit longer. Which is a shame, but it's no big deal. Let's go here. It's bouncing back. Don't do that, please. I want you to go this way, please. It's the world's most inefficient launch of those SRBs, but I'm fine with it. Okay, our apoapsis is now nice and slowly climbing. 60,000. Okay, well now it's not climbing very much at all, is it? But doing this for... Oh, right. Didn't know. I never notice when those side boosters run out. No explode for a minute. I can survive 0 explosions for the next minute, I think. Hopefully at this rate we'll... I'm not... To be honest, I didn't check how much Delta V we had before we set off, so hopefully we have enough. Otherwise it's going to be another get out and push. Because we don't have anyone to get out and push on this one. Damn it. I'm just going to keep firing until these run out. Just so that I don't have to use them in this maneuver node here. Yeah, well, I need to start that burn ages ago. Right? Whoa, where you going, friend? No, honestly, I'm just going to keep pointing it like this and then we'll... That is firing, right? That is firing. Oh god, I forget how weak these things are. Looks like we're going to be going through the atmosphere again at some point. Okay, are we even going to make it into orbit? I made a mistake getting rid of that stage. I think we need its thrust to get us into an actual orbit. Nice nearby the Spaceplane 2 probe. There it goes. It's very tiny, we won't have a chance of seeing it. I think this is a failed launch. Yeah, right, starting again. Getting frustrated now, chat. We'll probably get this to the station, and that'll be it for today's stream. At the rate that this is going, I'm getting tired. So that time it exploded, but the time before that it didn't, so it seems to be random. So I'm just going to reload it again and hope. Yeah, that time it's fine. It's going to be much more fuel efficient because we need that stage. Yeah, it went very well indeed. I'm a scientist, I promise. Sigh. Yeah, it's a feature, definitely. Much less fuel usage at this stage now. The SRBs do their job. We have the fuel, it's just the poodle engines are so shite that we need help from this main stage to actually get into an orbit. Maybe shouldn't have tipped that. Yeah, it should be fine. We didn't have enough thrust to make it into an orbit with this stage, so we need to be more efficient and use the orange stage to get into orbit. I basically gave up. Give it a trajectory more like that. I mean, we can use this to finish up orbiting, but we need to use this to actually start it. So we're going to hold around that angle there, which is really quite steep. And just wait for that to hit 75k. That'll do. Careful, there's Av. Go rocket, go indeed. Right, here we go. And then we ditch these because I'm paying attention this time. This is looking decent. Still waiting on... Oh, bloody Nora. Spacky! I agree, Leah. I agree. Thank you very much for the 11 months of membership. It's very appreciated, very generous indeed. Thank you very much. And thank you for the happy dobies in chat, of course. We are attempting to get this into space, but I think I may have... I think I need to take a unit of fuel off here and put it on here. That's what I might have to do. I'm going to stop basically at 71. Okay. Quickly grab this. We probably need to start it before now. Apparently we don't have the fuel for it. Really? We should do. We have loads of fuel. There we go, yeah, it's figured it out now. Stage. Fingers crossed that's given us the push we need. Yeah, no, it hasn't. Okay, we need to slightly reconfigure this rocket for the amount of weight that it's carrying. I'm going to take a bit off the top section and a bit to the middle section. That is my plan. We need more speed and power. We relied too much on the efficient stage rather than the power stage. So it's effectively the same amount of fuel we're carrying. We've just changed where we're using it. Should maybe make a difference. In the meantime, whilst it's loading, I'm going to treat myself to mint humbug. Because I think I deserve a mint humbug. Ugh, I nearly dropped it. Okay, we're launching now. But that's what we need in this case, Leah. I could also put more SRBs on it. If this doesn't work, I'm literally just going to add more power. I can have a check. Because obviously it goes down as people don't renew their gifted memberships. Which is, you know, expected. We need 18 more. I almost said 14 more. That would be the 14th emoji, but we need 18 more members. $12 more SRBs. That's very brave of you. I apologize for the eating noise. I'm terribly noisy. Right, the SRB's almost spent, so max power up. We do have currently additional beanage. And so far, it's looking good. Holding that angle there for now. And now we say goodbye to the side boosters. No longer in the thick part of the atmosphere, so we can just ditch some weight there. Right, we're going to start being very angled so we can start pushing out our periapsis. Still gaining height. Maybe a bit more than that. As soon as that hits 71,000, basically put it on the line. Oh, this might not be enough still. Looking at the speed that that's going up, the speed that that's going up, and the speed that that's going down. Oh, might be possible. Once we get into an orbit, we're fine, because we have the very efficient thruster. Right, now we're just focusing on getting that, you know, preferably above 50,000, I think, is what we need to get away with it. you just continue pointing at that. Whilst you do that, I'm going to make a maneuver to see our chances. Oh, it's going to be close, I can tell you that much. We need to burn for another 3 minutes, and we're going to be at apoapsis in 30 seconds. Damn, I don't think we got this. Not with this setup. Remember ship to type it. I have seen non-members type it. Shut eyes. Oh yeah. All the emoji thing looks for is just for the word in chat, and it doesn't see emojis. When you type in an emoji, it just sees the text like behind the emoji. So you can just type in the name, or even just, you know, part of it, and it, there you go, it picks it up. I don't think this one's going to be possible. Because we're now falling back towards light atmosphere. We've got 2 minutes more left of our burn. You have to type the goose in all caps, otherwise it gets unhappy and then the goose will attack you. Yeah, nope, right. You know what it is time for, chat? More rockets. You know what? I'm just going to take... Excuse you. Thank you. Actually, I didn't have that on. That's not even close to being lined up, but it's not a problem. Yeah, I'll sort it out. Auto-strutted, excellent. Right, and then this one on the inside, we're going to limit its thrust to 70%. Yeah, that's very, very, very true, James. If it doesn't move, and it should, you need more boosters. If it does move, and it shouldn't, you need more drones. We should be sorted. Connection of those trains, I think. Alright. Can those trains get me to space, please? Oh, I've still got all those bloody ant engines on there. That's fine. Look at this. So what I did with the inside ones was I limited the thrust so that they will last a bit longer. They'll produce less thrust, but these very outside ones will run out first. We detach them, then detach these ones. Oh, I've just realised we need those to be by themselves. There you go. And yeah, with a setup like this, we do have to basically go directly upwards. We can be real light on the thrust. Actually, I'm going to just turn them off. We don't need to use the fuel in those right now. See these four are running out slowly. There you go, Joshua. That also works. Combining what James and Darren both said. I'm just going to go up to full thrust briefly whilst we detach these outside four. Just so that we can get out of the way safely. Okay, there we go. I'm going to bring it down. We're going to tip it over just a smidge. They are about to run out. And we can just keep going straight up still. We are in space. Well, we're gonna be. It's a really awful trajectory, but it's fine. Right, okay. Now quickly make this maneuver node up here. There we go. Oh, no. Up here, please. There we go. No, up. Come on. Stay with me here. Stop playing silly beggars. We're gonna make it to orbit this time. The Jeremy Clarkson method has worked for us in this case. Just gotta keep it on that maneuver node. Our side friends are about to leave us. Stop bloody rotating. And we can deploy the fairing. It's a little bundle of fuel, that. And it's got lights. I don't actually know what the hotkey for lights is. It's Y. No, it's U. Let me see. Go that way a little bit. Make sure we stay on our maneuver node. It's going well. It's going well. Getting ready to detach these boosters. We'll just do a little bit with the efficient engines, and then the rest of the way is nice and easy. When we get to the moon, we get in orbit, and then we line ourselves up. I'm going to hold on to these for as long as possible, but as soon as we get near it, we ditch them and just use the mono propellant. Because we're still not actually in orbit. It's a heavy old rocket, this. I can't wait to get some of the bigger parts. And we are nearly there. See this ticking down. Ooh. A lot easier to control it like this, I'll tell you that much. Where is our periapsis? Oh, it's all the way around there. Let's just cancel that. Warp here. And then we can bring our periapsis up there. And I'm not using any RCS unless I have to. I have to. Just a tiny little spurt. And as soon as we get on it, we can activate the engines and then use the gimbal to get them going. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm presuming trains, and I'm completely clueless on that matter. As we know from our station-to-station stream that we did the other week. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, 0, fire. And we're just going to get that up to about 800? No, 80. Yeah, 90 will do. Okay. Now we must head to the moon. Let's go for it here, because it'll be the most efficient. No, I've accidentally pulled on the inclination, which we did not want to do. That is a collision with the moon. 40 kilometers. Excellent. Alright, let's warp ahead to that. We'll probably have to use a bit more RCS again. Get it going all the way around. Until we're pointing at the maneuver node. And then we wait 20 seconds. Well, we can fast forward through it. 3, 2, 1, fire. That's just a nice, patient launch. Honestly, I think we could have taken another tank out of this section, because we only need 760 Delta V just to get to the moon, and we've got 1,000 plus there. I guess this just tells you, like, where each direction is. It's more helpful on the other side, to be honest. And have a drink of water. So we slowly push out until we get up to there. This may be in 2 orbits time, so we may go up there, come back down, and then back up to get that. In fact, I'm pretty certain that is the case. Why that's a choice instead of a gear engine, you can't gear a rocket. Yeah, I'm just going to pretend I understand what the heck you two are about. No clue. Alright, hopefully this next section docking should be a bit easier this time, because A, the RCS thrusters are a lot better balanced, and B, we have much more monopropellant. So how much liquid fuel was it that we needed to bring? Good, it's draining from this section, because that doesn't have cross speed enabled. After we've done this burn, I'm going to go double check the exact number. Around 4,000, that's good. For now though, let's just keep chugging along with our little poodle. That's the nice thing about, you know, space travel, is this is a shit rocket if you want to go fast, but it's a brilliant rocket if you want to go far. You have to, you know, make choices of where you want to use fast and where you want to use far. That's why I can't wait to get nuclear engines, because they are so efficient. I will add them to my SSTO. Still slowly pushing it out. Slightly wandered off of our maneuver node. Maneuver marker, rather. That's the maneuver node. That's the maneuver marker. Changing nozzle would be like changing driver diameter. What? I have no idea what you're equating that to. Sorry, I was just reading the introduction of somebody who's just joined the server. The Discord server. Make sure to give them a warm welcome, of course. I shall type welcome in chat. Right, and as we get closer, as usual, I shall start to throttle down so that I have finer control. In fact, I'll probably even get rid of the maneuver altogether. Right, moon periapsis. Let's get that nice and low, around 100. Where is my moon periapsis? $100. There we go. Right, now whilst it's travelling, I'm going to head back to the tracking station. I'm going to head back to the track. There we go. Not moon station refuel. That one's moving. We want moon station and or moon land. No, that's the wrong one. This is the one we want. They're together. Oh, I see somebody gave down the gold star when I forgot to do that. I've only just realised that I forgot to do that, but there you go. Oh. Okay, that's fine. You can do that, game. Just gonna bring that up. So, we need to have 4,000. 4,000. And on board, we have 1811. Minus 1811. Okay, chat, I would like you to remember the number 2189, 2189. That is how much, that is the minimum we can go down to. If we go down any further than that, then we have to launch another mission to refill it again. Granted, a lot less. Maybe it would have been wiser to do it in 2 stages. But I didn't. Ah, well done, Artie. 2189. I'm sure nobody is going to try and get me to guess, or get Jesus Christ, I can't speak English. I'm sure nobody is going to try and get me to remember the wrong number. Blech. Right, okay, and that is this number up here, okay? So we're at 3,447. We can only use 1,300 odd of that. But for now, we are going to warp up to our moon encounter. There we go. I never like warping over the things. Well, you know, like, you know, get to it, do a warp past it, and then do it again. There we go. Then warp hit. Jesus Christ, these are really high orbit. I thought they were like 80,000, but it's 180,000. Warp here. Oh no. I done goofed, chat. Can anybody spot the mistake I've made? Christ. I brought the cargo. What I didn't bring. I bought batteries. What I didn't bring was a way to refill. Wait, actually, does this have alternator on it? No, I can't control it at all. All of that. Let's spin that. No, I can turn the lights on. Well, I can't turn the lights on. I didn't bring solar panels to recharge the batteries, which are required for a probe to remain in control. Oh dear. Why can I not revert it, huh? Why are you not letting me revert this flight? I don't want to send this just on a collision course with... They don't run out that fast. We've just been using it this entire time and not recharging it. Can't stage early. Oh no. Wait, what is our last quick save? I'm gonna make a manual save. Oops. Just in case the last quick save was like well before the previous stuff. It's gonna be docking, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm not doing that again. Right, load save. Oops. Yeah, unfortunately nothing is going to be fast enough to get this, because what it's going to do is going to loop around the moon real fast and then go straight back into Kerbin. We may as well watch it, and then when it crashes we're going to end the stream there, and I'm going to get this done off camera with some chocolate and a movie, I think. How many times did I have to launch this craft? Like 20? Nope, they're both wrong now, Cerberus. They're both wrong. And yes, perhaps. What? How did we just skip through the... We time warped so fast that we skipped through the atmosphere. Let's just warp to there. And then we can watch this. The thing is, like, we can't even attempt to land it because there's no control. Zero electric bloody charge. We even put the batteries on it as well. I didn't think maybe I might need some way to refill them. We can at least watch it burn up in the atmosphere before the end of the stream. One second, I'm gonna do a poll. There you go. Have at that poll. Let's see what people are going to think. Are we going to survive our way through the... No, okay, people have been smart. One person? Two people? No, sorry, one person has decided... there you go, that thruster's not having a good time. There's that thruster gone. There's that gone. There's that gone. There's that gone, and that. Maybe our Probodobodine might actually... Oh my god. No. The Probodobodine is actually going to make it. I mean, it's going to crash land and smash into the surface of the planet, but still, it technically, it survived to the surface. Oh, that's horrible, Darren. So there you go. The 21% of you who answered on the surface, you were correct. There was just enough other stuff to basically protect the main core that it survived. And if we could, you know, deploy a parachute or something, then it'd survive. Not that there's much here worth. Yeah, right, I only put 3 lights on it. Yeah, well. It's actually more aerodynamic than I thought it would be. It's kind of gliding on the plate. Maybe it will get a really good bounce off of this plate and the actual probe core will survive. Oh? Oh my goodness. It's alive! Recover vessel. Everybody was wrong. I was wrong. I put the question of where will it explode, and the Probodobodine didn't. Let's see how much money I saved on that. Alright. We were all wrong indeed, Cerberus. Oh, we actually got science back from that. Excellent. Okay, we recovered 1,173 money out of the however much it cost to produce. 1,173 saved for our next flight that will cost us Kerbal Space Program not responding. Oh, I've got to load it. That'll be the most recent one. That cost us 148,000. So yeah, we just threw away 147,000 monies. Right, before we end the stream, excuse you. Oh right, that's because that's the thruster, of course. There we go. Now we can do that. I also want to check It's down there. And then I'm going to save the craft, and we are going to leave... Nope. 1 second. There we go. Now I'm going to save it. All nice and compact and snug inside there. We are going to end today's stream there. There's going to be more of this, I can tell you right now. Absolutely. It's a good chance there's going to be a stream on Wednesday, maybe Wednesday afternoon, maybe Wednesday evening. There may not be a stream on Wednesday, I'm not confirming that. But it's basically, we'll see how I feel when I wake up. I'm going to play more of this. I'm going to complete our space station, grab a load of science points, and then we can start maybe doing some Duna stuff, which is the equivalent of Mars, which could be quite fun. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you for sticking through my utter incompetence during this stream. I'm going to blame tiredness and Edu, but we're going to be back either on Wednesday or Friday. So thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Ta-ra.